Breaking news here in New York City. Mayor Eric Adams has been indicted on federal criminal charges, and Eamon Javers has more on that story right now. Good morning, Eamon.
Good morning, Becky. We don't have all the details because these charges remain sealed. They are federal charges. The mayor is expected to face them as soon as today. What we do know is that Mayor Adams is striking a defiant tone, releasing this statement last night. Take a look.
I will fight these injustices with every ounce of my strength and my spirit. If I'm charged, I know I am innocent. I will request an immediate trials so the New Yorkers can hear the truth.
Now, what we don't know is the charges themselves. What we do know is that there's some controversy about whether Adams should stay in office. Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez yesterday releasing this statement before the news of the indictment, saying, "I do not see how Mayor Adams can continue governing New York City. The flood of resignations and vacancies are threatening gov function. Nonstop investigations will make it impossible to recruit and retain a qualified administration for the good of the city. He should resign." Shortly after that statement went out from the Congresswoman, Mayor Adams' office put out a statement defying that, saying, in effect, "No thanks, AOC. We're not going to resign." That all was before the indictment now. This is the first time a sitting mayor of New York City has faced federal charges, and this investigation is sprawling, guys. We don't know exactly what the charges will be today, but we do also know that this investigation has been going on since at least last year, when the mayor faced federal agents stopping his motorcade, moving his security detail aside, climbing into the motorcade, and seizing his phones and devices. That was a clear sign that the mayor was a target of a significant federal investigation. One of the tendrils of this appears to be his relationship or lack thereof with foreign officials, including from Turkey, and whether or not the mayor accepted a stream of things of value in exchange for official action on behalf of Turkey. But there's been a wave, as you guys know, in New York City of New York officials being investigated, having their phones seized, and some of them resigning now in the wake of this investigation. So we'll see who all is implicated and what the exact charges are. That could come as soon as later today, guys. Back over to you.
Eamon, you mentioned the mayor saying that he's going to fight this. I've heard some say it's up to him. I've heard others say that the governor, Kathy Hochul, would have the ability to remove him from office if she thinks it is becoming unmanageable for the city.
Yeah, I mean, that depends on New York state law, and I have to check exactly what's allowable in the state on that. But this is a problem for Democrats, right? I mean, Eric Adams, obviously a prominent Democrat. He's been at odds with his party a little bit, particularly over immigration in the city of New York. He's blamed a broken federal immigration system for some of the problems that New York has had with the overloading of their system. And now you see AOC calling for his resignation. Adams issuing a statement here, that is reminiscent of some of the statements that Donald Trump has issued in the wake of his charges and conviction. And you can see where Democrats don't want to have this hanging over their shoulders going into an election year where they're now forced to simultaneously somehow defend Adams from an FBI investigation and federal charges.
New York's one of a
denouncing on campaign trail Donald Trump. That's not a position Democrats would want to be in.
If this was Dayton, Ohio, it's like the mayor gets indicted in Dayton, Ohio. What about L.A.? Yeah,
but I was thinking about Chicago.
What about Chicago?
Chicago, L.A. Yeah. What are the good examples here to think about that might be comparable?
It is a national story, I think, but it's like the only one from a city that would be a national story, I think. Eamon?
Yeah, I mean, some of the big cities, would be national, but New York, because it is so big, because this is international, because there are federal officials now calling for his resignation, you've got this bizarre situation with the Turkish government's relationship with Adams. You've got Adams defiant now, saying he won't resign, he won't give in, he's going to fight these charges. All of that. It makes it fascinating from a journalistic perspective, but it's important for the city of New York. It's important for the Democratic Party to see how they're going to sort their way through this. And it's important for people in the city who want their government to function.
If you were a conspiracy theorist, he did not toe the line on open borders. And
I'm
you just,
not.
Yeah, I know you're not, but you said it, and he definitely. It made some Democrats unhappy, his comments on what the city's dealing with. Now, I don't know.
Look, I mean,
You
AOC
can't
calling for his
connect that
resignation, they have
dots
had a
to,
fraught
you
relationship.
can't connect the dots to an indictment, a federal indictment from that. But he definitely is off the, well, you can't say off the reservation. But he's definitely, not towing the line for the AOC open border policy.
That's not why any of this
He is a
happening.
figure. He's a figure who has not been in lockstep.
He brought it up. I didn't. That's why I said I'm not a conspiracy.
He has not been in lockstep with the Democratic Party. But you can't say, Joe, and that would be inappropriate to suggest.
I didn't bring that up. You brought it up.
Effort by the Democratic Party to bring these charges, right? Because this is the Department of Justice. This is federal investigation.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the
and
FBI.
it's a problem for the
that would be
Democrats.
criminal.